So, 3 years and we're done.
We are.
How do you feel?
Feel good. Feel really good.
Are you pleased with it?
I really am. When you see the finished product, yeah, it was an achievement and a full credit to everybody involved, cast, crew.
I mean, when you think we've had to contend with COVID, people's work patterns and holidays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's I'm really pleased with the final outcome.
Yeah. Following on from that conversation, when we were chatting about, with John and Pete about television programmes, and how much we all liked The Line of Duty.
Yeah, and then we was in Harrogate, weren't we?
Yeah.
Ordering our tea in Wetherspoons, and we got the phone call. So, how did it all come about?
A few years ago, seems a lifetime now, Pete, Mandy, Simon and myself worked together on a music video. And one evening we were talking about TV programmes and in particular Line of Duty. And we said, wouldn't it be great if you could make a programme like that? Now, we realised we didn't have the budget, the resources or anything like that to do that. But what we said, what could we do? So we came up with the idea of a parody or a spoof, if you like, of Line of Duty. So what we did from there was we threw a lot of ideas in of what we would like to see in something like that. And it was things like using acronyms and phrases that maybe would be included in there. Things like Reg 15, Bent Coppers, and Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the wee donkey, and things like that. And then we tasked Pete with going away to write a screenplay, which he duly did. We came back and we looked at that and we made a few tweaks and then developed it a bit. Now, the original plan was that it's going to be like a 10-minute thing that maybe would whack on YouTube or something. But it developed and we got carried away with it and it was fun. And so, to cut a long story short, the version that we're using of the script is version 16. So a lot of work went into that. We agreed the script. We started recruiting people, and we've got it done. A lot of people, a lot of hard work over a long period of time because of COVID and whatnot. But it's done, and all we can hope now is that people enjoy it, that people get it. I think it's more to the attraction of people who have watched the TV series because of the references to the programme, but I think anybody will enjoy it to some degree anyway.
Well, Mrs. Mussel, it is Mrs. Mussel. Mrs. isn't it?
Yes, I'm widowed.
I have to advise you that you are being interviewed under Reg 15.
May I advise you that my client isn't a 7 police officer and therefore isn't subject to Reg 15. Reg.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
We've been really lucky with the cast. We've had those with sort of limited acting, and then we've had those who've had a lot of experience. Take Janine, for example.
Actually, I normally play, a variety of roles, often comedy, but now I've played nuns lots of times in musical theatre, and in films I've played solicitors and social workers and head teachers and lots of other things, but never a criminal. No, this is the first time.
So you're enjoying it?
Very much. The cast are great. Even when they glare at me across the table when they're interviewing me. Yeah.
I'm playing D.I. Knott, who's quite similar to, I think it's based on it's Steve Arnott, so
Knott.
Sorry.
Can you cannot remember?
Cannot remember. We've been doing this for about 2 or 3 months now. It's been going on for ages because of the COVID thing.
Can I chip in and say I was first approached in September 2019 and I had a meeting in October 2019, so it's...
The thing is though, it's kind of, we normally do Andram on stage, so it's we think, we're good at our lines, but then we go and do it on here and we just forget them completely.
Yeah.
So it's kind of quite Can we do this again, please?
Just try that again.
Yep.
Pete.
Lock the place down.
We're under attack. She's got outside help, sir. Sorry.
D.I. Flem, D.S. Knott. We're here to... Just a minute. Aren't you the cleaner from the Nick?
You, get round the back. Stop that.
And go.
They have to go in the house.
Yeah.
Can't actually see him press the door though.
Yeah, do you want to say anything to camera then?
We had the same team.
Really?
Really?
I'm really enjoying it, aren't you?
I'm enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah, it's been good fun. We've had a lot of laughs, a lot of takes from all of us, just like little bits that we've fumbled over, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, but really, yeah, we've had a lot of fun. It's been a long time in the process, though. That's been the problem.
Yeah.
Because of COVID and everything, it's taken so long to get to this point. But now we've actually started filming. It's been good.
Yeah, you've had a lot of laughs, and obviously, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. There's been a lot of positives from it, and everybody's got on really well. It's a good atmosphere, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we've all sort of supported each other and laughed at each other as well.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone's been laughing at me. It's been lovely.
I bet you're tired by the end of the day, though, aren't you? They're quite long days, aren't they?
They are long days, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's very long because they've got to set up the cameras and move into different places and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the only bit in it. It's just the sitting around, the waiting, but it's just the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you just tend to learn your lines more.
Shit sticks, as they say. Not as clean as his name suggests.
Good.
Shit sticks, as they say. Not as clean as his name suggests.
Good.
We've been trying to... I'm just going to look at me like... Not his name as his... Not as clean as his name suggests.
Okay, you two. Oh. See, this is the importance of having to learn lines. Sometimes you'll get stuck in a performance and you'll be wondering what to do next. Well, fear not, because the good cameramen behind you, right behind there, they'll be the ones actually looking at you going... And you'll be doing your lines while you're stood at the right place. So make sure that you always rehearse. Rehearsal is key.
I got involved because I'm a friend of Janine's, first of all. I'm a massive fan of Line of Duty. I've watched it literally every series, and she knew that. When she was saying she was going to be involved in stuff, I was giving her loads of tips about all the characters and stuff, and telling her what the storylines are like and stuff. And so she asked if I could be involved just as an extra at first, and it just so happened that they had a part available. Somebody dropped out at the last minute. So I auditioned over Zoom, which was really weird. It's the first Zoom audition I've ever done. And they let me play this little part in it, and I'm thrilled because, like I said, I love Line of Duty, and doing a scene like this where I'm playing a solicitor in an actual interview scene, it's just, it blows my mind. It really does.
So it's scene 7 we're filming today, and we're at Cleethorpes Camera Club. Thank you, Cleethorpes Camera Club. And we're creating the evidence locker. So we're currently dressing the set with all sorts of weird and wonderful pieces of evidence.
Hello. This? It's not real, don't worry. Not everything you see in films is real. Take this for example. This is the evidence locker. Well, John wanted something big, like a warehouse that was in one of the Indiana Jones movies. Of course, we couldn't find one, so we recreated this one. And we shot on green screen. Let's have a look. See how it was all put together. See how it was done.
Okay, we'll talk to him later, see what he has to say. One thing, what time did this happen?
The green screen footage was recorded in a studio setup at Cleethorpes Camera Club. We brought in all the external props we needed and shot it over a day. The footage was then brought into a program called Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is the up-and-coming software used by Hollywood these days for creating virtual sets. It's like having a film studio on your computer. You can set up your set, cameras, lights, and put in your actors. Once the footage was put into Unreal Engine, the green was keyed out, and then any camera moves were programmed into the software, into the scene. This was all done in real time. And once this was finished, I then outputted the end result to a film clip. That film clip was then brought into the editing software and added to the film. And that is all there is to it.
My character's name is a guy called Adam Jacks, and basically he's a good guy, he's a good copper. He's been in the force for quite a few years, and they think he might have seen something which another officer, a dodgy officer, could have committed a crime. And they're interviewing me to find out what I know about him, but I'm quite innocent in the facts of what I've seen and what I haven't seen really.
Right, so they're not going to get any damning evidence out?
No, squeaky clean. That's me.
For some of the cast, this was their very first experience of filming.
Well, all I can do really is blame my friend. She really wanted to be part of it. She'd seen it advertised and she says, would I go along with her? And both of us got a part. My friend got a part as the cleaner, and then I got this part. So that's how we really got involved in it. And neither has really done anything before, so it's quite a new experience for us. It's been a real fun day, yeah. It's been really interesting. Seeing the behind scenes and everything like that, it's been very interesting.
And what's your role?
Me, I'm the Federation officer. So I'm just making sure that everything's done correctly for my member.
How have you got involved in doing this production?
So I saw them advertising for extras, thought I'd go and audition and got a speaking role as Officer 1. So.
You've been in a lot of a lot of the scenes then, are you sort of quite a main character?
Quite a few in the background as well, then I've had a speaking part as well, and obviously as you've just seen there, the scene with the cleaners, which was good fun.
Yeah, so you're enjoying it then?
Really enjoying it, and it's nice to meet a diverse set of people as well.
So, tell me peeps, how have you all enjoyed working together?
Well, it's been a bit of a strain really, you know.
Yeah, I can't do this, sorry.
I'll tell you what I found fascinating was on the set, how many different angles and takes their guys had to do to get just like 30 seconds or 5 seconds of filming.
Absolutely. And not just where to move, but how and when.
So once you hear the word lemony,
Lemony, I pick my fingers up and I march down, am I marching down or?
No, just tickle.
Walking, talking and delivering lines all at the same time can be a bit tricky for some actors, and some more than others. Don't you?
I'm trying.
Right.
Okay. You two start uncovering any grime that may be lurking in here. See if we can uncover any bent coppers. I'm going to have a word with the Chief Inspector.
And walk into the water.
Okay, you two, start uncovering any grime that may be lurking in here. See if we can...
Find any bent coppers.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Action. Girls find him a bit creepy.
Better have a look at the CCTV, see if he throws anything up.
I've been talking to the Chief Superintendent today.
And action.
Girls find him a bit creepy.
I think we better have a look at the CCTV, see if it throws anything up.
I've been talking to the chief super. He seems I was looking right at the camera when I did that.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I don't care. Look, fella, if I say she's going to be instant, oh!
May I advise you that my client isn't a 7 police officer and therefore isn't subject to Reg 15.
Mother of God. It's not Mother of God.
Walking. And talking. Lots of different techniques in actually walking and talking while you're actually working towards a camera or anything like this. These are vital in the actor's toolbox. Careful, watch this. Don't walk too fast or strong. Don't walk too slow. And when you're walking, never, ever look towards the camera. Always look to the person you're talking to. Keep them in frame. Make sure that when you're walking, you keep them in your focus. Because otherwise, who knows, you might walk into something. We don't want that, do we? Nasty. Can't be doing that. Well, anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you again, and hopefully these little tips will help you encourage to be a better actor, a finer actor like myself. And then one day, you never know, you could be on Emmerdale. Take care, kids. All the best.
So, how did you feel on the final day of filming?
It was bittersweet. I was actually quite sad. We'd had an amazing 3 years, as long as it was. But we made some great friends. We were so lucky with all the cast members, everybody sticking by us. And just so much fun, and the camaraderie on the last day, all supporting each other, everybody hugging. I just thought it was something magical.
Afternoon. What a glorious day. And just to remind you, one of my many tips is always be humble and always respect your fellow actors. Can you please stop that? Seriously. How many times I don't have to do this, all right? Jeez. So always be kind and friendly to your fellow actors, because you never know, they could be on yours. Please. I can't work like this. Seriously, I can't. No. All right? Humility. Humble. Your fellow actors are your friends throughout all of it. Because at the end of the day, they're everything you need to make the film worthwhile so that you, the audience, can enjoy and... I'm sorry, it's just too emotional. It's been a roller coaster, thank you very much. I hope that you take these tips and become a finer actor like myself. All the best.